What's up, everybody, and welcome to Week 13 of Coffee Talk. This is our final episode of the regular season. Special guest here today is grinning like an idiot, Mike Oriema.
What's up, scumbags?
Mike, I hear you're a very good fan of Coffee Talk. Watch
Big
it
fan.
weekly basis.
Gotta be the number one fan. I've watched repeat episodes.
Repeat episodes?
DVR.
Wow.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
That's pretty good. That makes me feel honored that you do that.
Yeah. But I think I actually wrote a petition to the board that I think we're going to get you nominated for a YouTube Video Chairman of the Year award.
Oh, UB.
Oh, UB, exactly.
Yeah, very nice.
YouTube.
YouTube. Yes, I do like that. Well,
a Tubi.
Spread the cheer. Let's get it going. All right, we got some questions for you, Mike, if you want to answer them.
I'm an open book, Jackson. You know that.
Absolutely. So, what are your views on the league this year?
On your league?
Yes, on our league.
For one, I'm pretty pissed off that I still haven't been invited to join. But we'll save that for another day. What are my views on the league? I heard definitely is the biggest bitch in the league from what I hear.
Yes, most people would agree with you with
that one.
A
lot of complaining on his end.
I've heard about it. He's complaining.
Yeah.
I feel like he was just complaining.
I'm assuming that you've offered upwards of 45 trades this year.
Yes, but only made 8. Actually, I kind of calmed down the trades.
That's a pretty low number for you.
Yeah, it's been in the single digits this year.
You've been known to offer trades, that's for sure.
Yeah, I kind of just let it go. No, not so much of the texting this much. Just kind of setting it out there, and if it goes, it goes.
You've been known to write pretty long texts.
Yes, I have.
You stop at nothing, and it would make you. I think you'd be a great GM one day.
That's what I think
of
too.
A real team.
I really do.
Yeah. So.
Other
than that, his team probably sucks. I'm assuming. I don't know anything about the league. I'm assuming.
Yeah, we'll get into that pretty soon. Jamie, a pretty heartbreaking matchup and season for that matter.
Nico, stereotypical overthinker, probably thought himself right out of the playoffs with that one. Probably made some stupid trade along the way. He texted me last week of Chris Obignaya. I didn't even know he was on our roster. So if you're starting him, you're probably fucking up.
Nico was out of the playoffs after he drafted his first round.
Yeah, Sean, he's down in Florida. He's probably too busy, like finger blasting Emily or something like that.
Sean's trying to make a quick comeback. He had a bad season.
Yeah, but I heard he's going to win the consolation ladder, so...
He could be, yes. I've projected him to win the consolation ladder,
yep,
even though it'll be a struggle with him and Sear.
It was good to see him put on quite the athletic prowess at Mount Nebo the other day.
Oh, killed it. He's a very tight end.
In great shape. Yeah.
Somewhat of a lineman-type receiver.
Sear, another one, probably overthought it. Thought himself right out of the playoffs, I'm assuming.
And too little, too late for Sear, I believe.
Travis, very strong fantasy baseball player. I'm assuming he did pretty well this year.
Yeah, he did pretty good. Got a pretty good team, I would say. But we don't talk about that around. The brotherly love thing is very strict around here. We don't like to get into it.
Mikey K doesn't really have much else to do. He's probably really good at fantasy, I'm assuming.
Mikey K got the bye, too.
Love you, Mikey. Are you having fun yet? I'm having fun.
Mikey K has a nice little blog, if we haven't mentioned it yet on Coffee Talk. But his Roto Plus, if you like to go follow him at your boy MK at Twitter.
For some fantasy news?
Yes, it is.
Nice little plug there.
Maybe. If I'm wrong, correct me, Mikey K. We'll get that back. We'll rebate it, as we like to say on Coffee Talk.
I bet you Mikey sits there and watches these with his sitting Indian style and eventually takes his socks off.
We'll see.
The Mikey K 2K hoops move.
All right. Well, on to those questions. What would you do to get into this league?
What would I do?
Yes.
Well, I'd pay however much money it costs to play.
It's $50.
That's the bare minimum, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'd bring some pizzazz.
Pizzazz?
You know, I'm all about
pizzazz
talking shit. I could be 0-40. I'll talk shit all day with the best of them.
Oh, that's what everybody does, so you fit in right there.
What would I do? I don't know. I think I would be a good addition.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know who you'd have to... Hopefully not having to subtract anybody.
Well, it's between you and I'd like to also give a shout out to Danielle Casey. She's also a big-time viewer.
I have the upper hand.
That's good to know.
I have the upper hand by having the extra chromosome there. I think the whole female race is pretty much behind the 8 ball is being generous in that instance.
Well, we already found out we're not doing 12 people. Sticking it to 10 team league, and I think it's the way it should be forever and ever.
I agree with that. That's what I said. So if somebody has to go, then they have to go. But, for the betterment of a league, sometimes sacrifices need to be made.
Now, I understand you play other leagues of fantasy football?
I do. I was a part of Fantasy Gate, as we're calling it. It's probably the most epic meltdown of a league in the history of fantasy football. Our commissioner, who will remain nameless, Brendan, decided to be addicted to drugs, stole all our money, stole everyone's money, and went off the radar. Now he's in rehab somewhere. So we all paid $100 to do nothing. Didn't make the playoffs by 10 points. Obviously doesn't matter because the league is corrupt.
We
The
don't
other
like to
league.
use that word around here. It's big, call that the C word.
Yeah. So there's that league. The other league I tried to get going, which I wanted you to be in, but we couldn't find enough people last minute. Completely botched the whole thing. The fucking quarterbacks get like 90 points a week. I think Evans got the best team. Peyton puts up like 150 a week. So
That sounds about right. And
yeah.
that would
No one
probably do it.
paid. It's pretty much for shits and giggles. The playoffs start a week late, so yeah. It's a complete botch job
Interesting.
on my part. So
Oh, that's all right. That's why we do it first time, is to get it better. I mean, if you look back on the
potential's
first
there.
episode of Coffee
Potential's
Talk,
there. Yeah, not your best effort, but
no,
it's not how you
keeps
start.
working at it to get
Not-
better.
Hey, the tortoise won the race.
That's true.
Not sure how that applies here, but I bet it does.
I still want to be the rabbit, though. I'll do a little bit roast. Some kind of
The
tortoise,
jackrabbit. You could
tortoise
be the
rabbit.
jackrabbit.
Or a jackalope.
Jackalope.
It's just some kind of animal that's mixed with like a
Cantaloupe rabbit?
cantaloupe rabbit.
Yeah, I mean, an antelope.
Animal?
Cantaloupes. You don't want to be a cantaloupe.
No, that's
They don't
that's
even have
crazy.
brains.
Jackalope. No, definitely don't want to get attacked by lions. It's not good. Alrighty. Anyways,
You could be an impala. Those are sick.
Like a
it's pretty
car?
much an antelope. No, it's like an antelope.
Oh, that's what
the
that
symbol
symbol
on the
is?
front of the car.
that's an
Yeah.
impala. I thought impala was just a car. I never knew there was an animal called impala.
No, it's because
Really?
it's fast as shit, like the car. Or the car is fast, like the animal.
I'd still rather be the cheetah. Why be the deer when you could be the hunter?
It's well said.
Yes,
Well said on your part.
that's a done deal right there on Coffee Talk. All right, let's get to our week 13 matchups.
Not week
Starting with not week one. See, oh, see, we don't make errors. Just keep going. Just like Eminem said,
One
if you
take.
fumble, just keep going.
Mom spaghetti.
All right, first matchup. All right, not a good one for me. I lost. It kicked me out of the bye in the first place that I've been all week. But to be honest, I don't think I really deserved it with the points I was putting up. But I mean, DeMarco Murray and Torrey Smith getting that trade from my brother really worked out for Morset, so it was a good part on there. And then Carson Palmer pretty much killed me too, but it hurt. I mean, but what really killed me is Matt Flynn and Nate Burleson putting up zeros on Thanksgiving. It wasn't a very good dinner for me, but it was good, I'll say that. But, I mean, Josh Gordon tried his best to do his Superman impression and save me, but just wasn't enough, and I still ended up losing by 25. So,
Damn.
good job, Morset. Yeah, it's pretty bad, just, Big
Having
numbers.
Gordon and still losing is tough.
especially on that week.
Burleson fucking around trying to save pizzas and shit.
Mm-mm.
Broke his
He
arm. What an
might as
idiot.
well broke his arm. He had 0 points from it. Like he did. It's good blocking,
Which is
though.
weird because they put up so
Give
many
me that.
fucking points that day. You'd
I
think
know,
he would've
40.
done something.
You think one catch, but nah. Anyways. But, I mean, just good win for Borset. See him play definitely in the playoffs. He needed that win, so we'll see what happens. And then got Sean and Mikey K. I mean, this was a good matchup. Mikey K just killed it, though, with the quarterback connections. I mean, Alshon Jeffries and then Matt McCown. I always get those mixed up with McGowan and McCown. 2 pickups. They're just kind of confusing right now.
McGroin. He's
Yes.
actually been playing pretty well.
We'll just call him Irish quarterback number 1 and 2 for
Yeah.
A and B.
But yeah, Alshon Jeffrey is a fucking beast.
Just killed it. That one catch in the end zone.
I actually
just
drafted
ridiculous.
him. No, I didn't draft him. I picked him up, dropped him because he wasn't doing shit the first couple of games. Not that that matters because our commissioner blew all the money up his nose. But either way,
He was
He's a
Mr.
big-
Irrelevant in our draft. Last pick.
beast, absolute beast. I took Aaron. Pour some out for Aaron. We don't have any to pour out, but
Had him
I
last
drafted
year.
him last in every draft just out of respect.
It's not a bad idea, but we'll see what happens.
Pour the coffee out for him.
Oh, no. That's an illusion.
There is coffee in there.
We do have it sometimes.
This
But-
is coffee.
Mike K and also Calvin Stafford doing it for Thanksgiving. I mean, I wish I had some of that from Burleson, but it just didn't happen. So it was a good win for you right there, putting up 221. A very nice one. You know you're going to win with that. And then Sean, just had a good week. Finally, Brady and Peterson, Larry Fitz are still doing what they should be doing 2 weeks in a row. But
Yeah,
Just
Larry
wasn't
Fitz.
enough.
Larry Fitz came on strong.
yeah, him and Carson Palmer, that nice
Yep.
touchdown. Just a little breaking tackles.
Palmer's
running
sneaky. He
in.
throws touchdowns. Just gets picked off a lot, but
He fumbled, and I thought I had it. He had negative points at one point. I thought I'd be good
He
still,
did.
but
he did.
just killed me. But it's a good win for Mikey K. Definitely got him into the playoffs and got that bye, so it was good for him.
Good
And
for you,
then
Mikey.
let's see, we got Deftly versus Sear. I mean, this was a good matchup. Definitely got what he wanted, but just really not what he needed from Marshawn Lynch to get that bye. I mean, even with the win, it still didn't get him, and just with the win, he knocked out Sear. He still did have a good matchup. I mean, not a bad week to get those, but just didn't really get him. I don't know what to tell you, buddy, so maybe next year. And then we got Jamie versus Andy. Now, this matchup was really important. I mean, this one pretty much, winner goes to the playoffs, no questions about it. And Jamie really thought he had it with Le'Veon Bell. I mean, just getting ridiculous. I mean, hope he's all right, by the way, too. Again, knocked the fuck out on Thanksgiving.
How do you not
I
get a
don't know what's
touchdown
up.
for that? There should be a rule. Like, if you
The
die,
helmet, I
if you
mean,
die trying to get a touchdown, they should just give it to you.
they should have gave him sympathy. Especially,
Is that why Jamie lost? Because he didn't get those points?
Nah, he would have lost it anyways, but
I almost
still.
felt bad for you for a second, Jamie.
it would have sucked. I mean, if Russell Wilson didn't go off, it could have been pretty big.
Full
but
disclosure, you don't deserve it, Jamie, so have fun in the
I
offseason.
guess so, yeah, he had a bad start to the season, but
Your basketball team looks good.
kind of brought it back to life.
Dead last. What a douchebag.
Well, maybe it'll start to go up now. That's all he's paying attention now. But anyways, I mean, Jamie just couldn't really do it. Andy just kind of snuck in there. We all thought you weren't really going to pull it out, but just won. I mean, I'll see you this week, buddy, so see what happens. But Russell Wilson killed it. Hopefully he doesn't do that. I mean, he's playing the 49ers, so I'm liking that, but we'll see what happens.
Tough matchup. In San Fran, though.
Yes, that is true.
In San Fran. It's going to be a good one.
I heard from Kid Fresh on Hot 93.7. Give a shout out to him that believes it's going to be a blowout win for the Niners.
Wow.
So
Well, I mean, talk about reliable sources.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Boom banging out the frame, man.
hmm
That's
Craziness.
what he says, right? That's him.
That's one of those people's on there.
Hmm.
But anyways, I
You
mean,
scoop like ice cream. He definitely says that.
super like actually, I haven't heard that one yet.
Oh, yeah. You're just not paying attention.
Don't want to get copyright infringement though, so we gotta be careful on this.
You can't copyright that. This is America.
That's right. This is America. I'm sorry, I thought this was America. Let's go. Final matchup. Travis versus Nico. I mean, Nico, good thing. Spiller finally had a good game, but that was it. I mean, I was really rooting for you because if you beat my brother, I still would have got the bye, but just really couldn't pull it down. I mean, even with J.R. Boykin on my brother's team having 0 and then Romo with 15, just thought you would have had it, but Peyton Manning just killed it with 47, just sealed the deal.
You did
So-
start Chris Obadiah, though. So there's
No, he
that.
didn't. He switched him. He put in Spiller.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go.
So
Actually
it did work
something.
out, yeah. But let's see what happens. Maybe you can make some moves like that in the consolation bracket, because definitely not happening in the winners bracket. Which brings us to our predictions for the playoffs. First off, Mike K and Travis are on byes, obviously, so they're not playing. And then as right now, I am projected over Andy. And then I got definitely over Morissette. It's gonna be a close matchup. I believe the projections were pretty close, but we'll see what happens. And then I got Jamie over Nico in the consolation bracket, and then the second game in the consolation bracket is Sean over Sear. So we'll see what happens this week. It was a good episode of Coffee Talk, I believe. Thank you, Mike, for joining us.
Thank you, sir, for having me.
It was a good time, and our audience as well. Always a good time, being very quiet and doing a good job. And yeah, there you go.
And
So
as
I'll
if it
see-
wasn't a gift from God, the coffee table book.
Coffee
That's
Table Book of
also a
Seinfeld was on.
Yes. So
God damn it, definitely. I take that back for our audience being soft.
audience. That's how they say it in
Being
France.
soft, yeah. Yeah, being soft. Being silent. Stupid, definitely.
Best of luck to all you
Damn
scumbags. Well, maybe I'll see you next year.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But peace out, y'all.